And on Sunday, the game that you called, Todd, we seen another Danielle Butler masterclass, 4 points, including a hat trick. The Melbourne Ice get the win. That's 15 points for Butler in the last 6 games. We'd spoken about it, I think, GG, on our last weekly wraparound before the Christmas break, that she was on a heater. Started off the season slow in terms of points, getting points on the board, but in the last eight games, or however many games, she's actually really heating up, and we've seen that again on Sunday.
Massively. Hat tricks don't come easy, and for her to be able to score that was great. And I feel that the start of the season, Melbourne Ice this year compared to last year, change of tactics. Also, she was missing Sarah Dash, Van der Wolf, and they would hunt in packs. They would forecheck a lot. It really suits her game, the pace and being able to get up there. This time, they're more of an offensive zone team. They like to lock it in and really move the puck around and so forth. And I think it just took her a little bit of time to adapt to that. Now that she's adapted, she's found our spot and working it out. And one thing that's been interesting as well, Melbourne have been really dynamic in their lines. They've changed them a fair bit. The first line that she was on, she had Conlon, obviously herself, Aparicio, Marnie, and Dufour. Marnie Pullen being obviously promoted into that line changes the dynamic as well. It creates a couple of different looks, and that first line they've changed it a bit. She's always been obviously side by side with Conlon, but Dufour entering the team, Marnie as well. It really gives those 3 forwards, having Marnie and Dufour at the back, a really confidence to stay up and be able to put pucks on net and put shots on. I think she's just now getting that game plan, under wraps, getting in the right spots. And the majority of goals were from close. And they were all, last dig efforts right on the crease. And she just played absolutely brilliant. Big shout out as well. We talk about Butler on a heater. Danielle Butler's family is absolutely amazing. Met them in Melbourne. They were down from Canada. Super, super nice people. Danielle Butler's mum, absolute superstar. She said that she always laughs at our Aussie accent commentating the game. One of the calls that she loved the most was the wraparound funny. The show's called the Weekly Wraparound. I think I referred to one as a cheeky wraparound, and she thought that was the funniest thing she's ever heard in the Aussie accent, saying a cheeky wraparound. So shout out to Danielle Butler and the Butlers, especially her mum. She's an absolute lovely lady.
Well, GG, we do have footage of the third goal, and you can take a break because it's Todd on the mic with the third goal.
I was about to say, surely I'm getting set up here, all Gordon's goals. Just give me some of my own work, please.
So Butler at the back door, unmarked, gets the puck and works one home.
Irvine was there in defence. Puck behind the net. Melbourne looking to cycle it here. Goes into the slot. Saves. Sasha King. Butler put it home. And that's a hat trick for Butler. Great work. And another gritty goal for Melbourne there.
So great call, Todd.
I don't know about you, Gordon, but listening back to your own calls is absolutely the worst, isn't it? It's torture. Having said that, though, another great goal. That was an important part of the game as well. The score there, obviously, they move ahead to 4, make it 4-1, but Perth were reeling. That was 13 minutes into that second period, and Perth even then responded from that. They put a lot of pressure on and attacked heavily, and they got a goal back of their own. But great timing, and Butler was there on that far post, and a role that she probably didn't play a lot of last season. A bit of a different look, but brilliant goal nonetheless.
GG, what did you make of Butler across the weekend?
Yeah, well, we talked about it early in the season that there were some opportunities that last year Butler was putting them away, and she was getting breaks and it wasn't going in, but we both said that we were pretty confident that things would click and she would be fine, and we look all right for that prediction, don't we, Doogie? But you mentioned on Saturday that a key player for you would be for each team. One was Butler for the Melbourne Ice, and she certainly left her mark on the weekend.
I think it's a sign of a really good player. When you come out of last season, Butler was burst onto the scene, because I remember speaking to Rod Johns, and they were like at the training camps, I suppose you can call them, leading up to the season and things like that. They were like, who is this Butler girl? What's going on here? So jumping out of the blocks last season, people would have done homework over the off season leading into this season. And the fact that Butler's been able to battle through that was probably, I suppose, part of the reason why the points on the board weren't there to start the season, probably battling through different tactics and trying to get free and things like that. And I think it's a sign of a really good player that she's able to come out the other end.